So that's why it's important to check your hives on a regular basis. Shake into the new hive. Oh, there's the queen. Okay, so we're busy going through hives, and this hive is on a very large tire. And the tire had the hive leaning sort of to the back on one side. You can see inside the bees have been unable to clean because of the tilt of the hive, and therefore there's all kinds of muck and worms and nonsense here. So we're going to rebox this one into a nice new box and give them a new clean home. So let's see how it goes. So first of all, we're going to place the new box in the same position as the other one, with the entrance facing the same way. I always position myself behind the hive because it's just a lot easier to maneuver that way. So I'm going to take these frames out. The wasp cocoon in there. So this box was actually placed out to catch, and we haven't had any success. So we're able to now move these hives over. You can see the comb has deteriorated from the moisture, and it's been eaten up by probably some mouse or something like that. So now we're going to just take the frames out one by one, and we're going to shift them over into this side. At the same time, we're doing our inspection, making sure everything else looks all right. This hive is unlike any of the ones that we've seen actually today. This one even has a little bit of capped honey. So that's a good sign. And obviously, putting it into a nice, clean, dry box is going to make all the difference to keeping this hive nice and healthy. Right. Every time, looking for the queen. You know how much I love to see her. The star of the show, as it were. Okay. Plop that in there. Now, if we'd left all of this, eventually that smell of rotten stuff would have gotten to the bees and they would have simply left. So that's why it's important to check your hives on a regular basis. These ones, unfortunately, due to the horrible weather, we haven't been able to get here for a while. And on the one day we did come past, it was too late at night, so we couldn't do inspections. So we have sort of left this hive a little bit too long, but at least we're here now to do what needs doing. Okay, when you're transferring a hive like we're doing now, it's very important to look for the queen, because you actually want to find her, if possible, to make sure that you've got her in the hive. Oh, there's a frog. Sisa. Okay, well, the frog is cold-blooded, doesn't eat, doesn't cause too much damage in the hive, so I'm sure he'll hop his way out of here. I don't like frogs, by the way, just so you know. Frogs and snakes, they're not my best friends in beehives. Okay, this comb is a little bit dry and a bit damaged as well, but I'm sure the bees will fix that up once they're in their new home. So this one, however, is... Ooh, this one is very crispy, so I'm definitely going to take that one out, but I'm going to just dust these bees off into the hive. So what you do is just take the frame and simply give it a bit of a shake into the new hive. Oh, there's the queen. Okay, I've got her. There she is. Okay, brilliant. So we know she's inside this new hive. So we're not going to bump all this rubbish into this hive. We're going to simply bump the bees that are left behind in front, and they'll walk their way in. Yippee, we saw the queen. That's always my favorite. She's the best. Right, so we're just replacing any frames that are not great and not amazing. We're replacing with these lovely new frames. Now, last part, we're going to shift I'm going to shift this part of the box over, that ugly one, and we're going to place this new fresh hive nice and stably on there. And then I'm simply going to bump the bees off in front and they will find their way in. I'm going to just close it up so that none of that debris falls inside when I do that, and simply open up the entrance way for them nicely over here. Remember, your bees need a clear path into their hives, so just getting rid of the debris like that helps quite a bit. Right, so a little bit of heavy lifting now. Oopsie. A lot of sand and bees and everything, but they all out. So that's how to rebox a hive that's in a bit of trouble. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Make sure you subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out on all our fun days playing with bees. And we'll see you guys soon. Cheers for now.